turned 21 and I had to ring and tell Mum, on the 21st birthday in fact, I rang her to tell her, which was horrifically difficult, to say, look, I'm not going to come back as planned because the great organisation had offered us what you would call a summer season. So the idea was that we were making a commitment to stay in England for 12 months, and that was like the last thing we expected to happen. So I had to kind of shock Mum and Dad to say, look, I'm not actually going to come back. Most women thought that you'd be sort of seen to be that you'd be an old maid or you'd be on the shelf by the time you were 25 if you weren't married. So I was thinking, okay, well, I'll get overseas. And of course I thought I might be going to become an opera singer or musical comedy or something. So I thought, well, there's only a couple of years to do that in, and then presumably I'll be getting married. So that was how women thought in those days.
Australian singer Judith Durham of the folk group The Seekers has died at the age of 79. The songstress passed away on Friday night following a long battle with chronic lung disease. She had been in palliative care at the Alfred Hospital before her death from complications with the disease. Durham was born in 1943 in Melbourne. She gained international fame with upbeat hits like Georgy Girl and a series of covers and collaborations with the likes of Paul Simon. Her Seekers bandmates Keith, Bruce and Ethel called her a lifelong friend in a shared statement. Our lives are changed forever, losing our treasured lifelong friend and shining star, they said. Her struggle was intense and heroic, never complaining of her destiny and fully accepting its conclusion. With her unique voice and stage presence leading the Seekers, the band became one of Australia's biggest chart toppers. This is a sad day for Judith's family, her fellow Seekers, the staff, the music industry and fans worldwide, and all of us who have been a part of Judith's life for so long, said the Seekers management team member. Great artists become part of our fabric and our extended family, and Judith Durham was no exception, he said. She was a force of nature, constantly energized with passion for music and life. We were all privileged to have known Judith and heard her heavenly voice. We are deeply saddened by her passing and will miss her dearly.
I had to kind of shock Mum and Dad to say, look, I'm not actually going to come back.